Hey, Boyb. Boyb? Listen, Boyb.
I'm recording.
Shut up. Shut the fuck up.
I can hear that fan.
I can't hear a damn thing. Hello?
I can totally hear it. Can you go turn it off?
Where do I... What do you wait? Where do I go? Where do I go? Where do I go? Where do I go?
There. Take the headphones off. By the Kleenex box. Flick the switch down that's up.
They're both up.
Oh, the one on the right.
Let's count to a click.
Now we gotta wait 3 minutes for it to stop spitting.
And now we're going to be hot.
I want to take that time to talk about a little something I like to call forced baptism. It's exactly what you think it is. I'm not going to say whether I'm for it or against it. I just want to say, hey. And, you know, I don't like that you're going to have all the power in this situation.
What power?
You control the audience. You control the narrative.
They're loving you.
I mean, hey, oh. All right. I mean, come on. Let's get to the show. Let's get to it. I mean,
Calm down, guys. Calm down.
Hi, welcome back to.
Hi. Welcome back to. You didn't do it right.
Let's take it again.
We established it. You fucked it up, not
Hi,
me.
welcome.
Hi.
Welcome
Back.
to.
Hi.
Welcome back to. I like that we. We knew exactly what to do. That's all I can say about that.
We were both winging it. Consider it wung. Hi, welcome back to
The choreography paid off. Weeks of training.
What's the past tense of wing?
Wung.
Wang? I wanged it?
Wunged.
I wung it.
I wung it.
I wing. Why does it sound so
I like
southern?
wung.
I wung it.
A wang it. Wang it is
that's not right.
a different thing. It must mean something else. It's too different. Wong.
I want to talk about this cup.
Yeah.
I feel like when people come to my house and they're like, hey, can I have some water? I'm like, yeah, the cups are over there. And they go and they take a glass cup. They're saying to me, hey, this cup? I don't care if it breaks. I don't care. They go and they pick which cup. They don't care if it breaks of mine. I don't know how I feel about that.
You're saying that they go pick like glass instead of those.
A plastic cup. You go for a
Do I do that?
No, I don't know.
What,
I don't
what
remember.
I can't even picture what your options are in your house.
It's mostly. It's a
You got 99% glass.
It is.
You
It
got
really is. It's
99%
minefield glass cup. You got to go searching.
There's 3 solo cups that we've been rinsing out.
We run them through the dishwasher. They do not like it.
They're not red anymore. In fact, you would
These
never know they
solo
were.
cups.
Can you do that?
What?
Can you? I wonder if they'd survive. And if they could, why would you ever buy them again?
It's a loophole.
If
We
you
found the loophole
think
in the
about-
system.
If you're some frat guy that's throwing beer pong championships every weekend, you're going to be like, wow, that's a lot of cups. I don't need to be an accountant to tell you, you're going to save some money if you throw that bad boy in a dishwasher.
Listen, have you heard of a washer? Simple question.
I got to go with yes.
Then
challenge.
What the fuck are you doing?
Oh, my God. Why did that happen just now? That was
I went
nuts.
full send on that one.
Oh, my God. Good for you.
Now maybe people will be distracted from your broke-ass glasses.
Oh.
Don't put your hand there, because the second you move your hand away, it's going to be a close-up.
So anyway, Yeah, my glasses are broken. Let's address it.
Let's
It's
deal
out
with
there
that.
now.
I mean, the
Okay,
elephant
so
is in the room.
what
Let's shoot
happened
it.
was
You have to shoot the
they
elephant, as
cracked.
they say.
It was actually that time that we were hanging out.
And you hugged me and broke them?
Is that what happened?
No, that was a separate time. That
I
you
broke yours.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. This is. We were getting out of the car or getting in the car or something, and I just slammed my head into the wall, and I was like,
Wait, was it closer than
and
you
you guys were
expected it
like,
to be?
"Oh my God, are you okay?" And I was just like, "Yeah, I'm fine." And I was worried about my glasses because they like flew off my head when it happened, and I picked them up, and they were fine. I put them on my head. The next day, I'm like looking at myself in the mirror, and they just like this chunk just falls off, and I was like, "Oh, they weren't fine." So now I have to glue this shit back in every once in a while, and currently I was too lazy to glue it back, so now it's just hanging precariously.
Why don't you get some better glue?
And real quick, we're gonna show you what this looks like, and then you're gonna go, "Oh, I'll take the broken glasses," and I'm putting them back. Oh, let's do that again. Let's take that again. Hold on. When you gotta let me know.
What do I say? Do I have to? Doesn't he do something?
Just say, Julian, you can do this. Hold on, I'll take a different. I'll go a different direction with it. I'll go a different direction.
I'm ready.
Same sound though.
Okay. Do I do it first, or do I wait for your cue? What you do?
And go. You isolated just that part of it? That's so funny. Do you have all the parts separated, or just that?
Oh, God, it's so good. So good. So good and tasty.
Really opens it up at the
totally
end.
opens his
He really
mouth.
opens it up.
Oh, what a treasure! What a.
He died.
I.
That was a young Gordon Ramsay, actually.
A young one. What's this Gordon
He was
Ramsay?
he was way more positive back then. He loved the food. He got a little pickier. That's all I can say.
Oh, I have some.
Welcome to the cum zone.
You have
Only
it.
cum inside anime girls. Quivering clit, double jointed pussy. Fresh
dance to it.
balls. Elegant ejaculation. First the kiss, then the cum. My dick is in love with pain. Co-op cock torture. Stuff my dick into a furnace.
I thought you said you didn't have it.
I was a little treat just for
Oh,
you.
that was great. Oh my God. That's one of the funniest things I've ever heard.
It's just so abrasive. It's just so Aurally abrasive. Hi, welcome back to Aurally abrasive. That's it.
That's in the top 3 at
Yeah.
least. Oh. I'm crying. That's so fucking funny.
You know, there's a full I was only part. I was only part lying to you. There's a full version of the song that I couldn't download. I tried to download that one and it wouldn't let me, so I downloaded that Instagram clip. Have you heard the full one?
Welcome to the cum zone. Only cum inside anime girls. Quivering clit,
so
double
loud.
jointed pussy. Fresh balls. Elegant ejaculation. First the kiss,
Volume control.
then the cum. My dick is in love with pain. Co-op cock torture. Stuff my dick into a furnace. Stitch my cock.
On your way to work and you're pulling up.
Imagine.
And you're turning it down, but it's getting louder.
Your boss walks up trying to say hi in the morning with his fucking cup of coffee. You just hear
Shut. Pressure cook my greasy balls. Come blast me.
Okay, hold on.
I'm not gonna play it. I'm not gonna
lie. I don't think I can have that one be on the board. I don't think I can go through this every week.
It's for some reason every time I close and open the app, it's gone. I have to re-upload it into the board.
That's a sign. It's
It
a sign.
is.
It's saving me. Oh
It
God.
saves all the other ones, but that one just.
Oh, I'm gonna. Oh. I need a second.
Yeah,
I need a
let's have
second.
some just.
Oh. My chest hurts. It's so tense.
So,
Okay. My chest really hurts. A lot. I think I'm dying. Welcome back to Weed and Boys.
is here them boys?
Last time we, what a weird way to get me to do that. Last time we had a episode, we had a bit of a,
With Cletus and
Cletus and Ranch and Joe.
which one's which? We'll never know.
Those are 4 separate people.
There's a 4th person in there.
And. Like Ayn Rand. We never even got to hear what they were doing the episode about. I was actually pretty interested, but hey. They did calm me down. They calmed me down quite a bit.
I'm happy. I'm happy to have been here
So,
for you.
now that that's out of the way, now my eyes hurt.
That's gone. I have my blood hurts. I have a video for you. I wanted to show you this video.
I need to. Can I talk about my blood hurts real quick?
I'll allow it.
Okay, so I one time we were just doing bits, and I think I said that, right?
That's mine.
I'm pretty sure I said that one.
No, you loved it. I said it and you ate it up. It killed you. And I remember because I made Julian laugh.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We ended up saying it quite a bit that year.
Yeah. Good year.
Was it? Yeah, it's a good year.
Good year.
That's
man.
it.
That's a year.
What was
You
that?
ever seen-
Was that a 14?
Oh,
Was that a good vintage 14?
Oh God, I'm so happy
Maybe 15.
that it's gonna be the 20s. We can
The
finally
roaring
talk about
fucking 20s.
No, but we've had nothing up until now. Nobody's gonna talk about the 10s.
Yeah.
The teens.
Yeah, we talked about this
What the
before. It's the aughts.
Yeah.
The fact that they're called the aughts just fucked them.
Finally.
There's no way I'm calling them the aughts. I'm never
Anyways,
talking
continue.
about the aughts.
You were saying about your blood and it hurting?
Yeah, okay, so Ty came up with my blood hurts, became a recurring bit. And so when I was making T-shirt designs on Redbubble, I made one that said my blood hurts.
Oh, did you send it? You sent the
I sent a picture of it to you.
I remember.
It said my blood hurts, and there was like a blood drop or something. I don't remember. It was pretty simple. But I thought it was just a funny thing to say. So I was like, if anyone else has my sense of humor, they'll be like, that's fucking weird, and they'll like it. But when I went to go post it on Instagram to market it, I was doing the hashtags.
Oh no.
And I was like,
Oh,
"This,
no.
I don't know how
I
to
don't-
sell this." And I was like, "My blood hurts." And I was like, "Leukemia." I was like, that's the first thing that comes to mind. I was like, well, why would anyone be saying their blood hurts? Leukemia. So I put hashtag leukemia. And then I was like, well, I might as well just keep going with this. So I did I turned it into a cause. I went from a bit, and I was like, well, this could be actually good for people with leukemia.
All right, you turn it around.
But I doubt anyone that has leukemia was like, oh,
exactly.
fuck,
finally.
yes.
Finally.
I can get this on my phone. I can get a phone case that says my blood hurts. Sick. Shout out to all the leukemia watchers out there, all of you listeners. We're with you on this.
Coming up next on bits we might have to cut.
I've got a few more if you want to get them out of the way.
So I found this video.
Okay. Am I gonna watch it or listen to it?
I don't know. I mean, you could do. I think you should watch it.
Okay.
I think I could just turn this boy around.
Okay.
But
Make sure and cover that title.
should I tell you anything?
No.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you're just gonna. Well, I think you should know.
Well, is it?
It's okay. It's Orson Welles,
Okay.
and he's filming a commercial for champagne a while ago.
Is it real?
Yes, this is real. These are real. They are like the cuts, the cuts that they didn't use for the commercial, and then it has the final commercial in the end. So I'm gonna turn this boy around, and you're gonna just hit the space bar, and I'm gonna make sure that the volume is okay for everything. Go for it.
Turn camera. Marked. 102, take 1. With overlap, action please.
I feel like I've seen this before.
Fuck. God damn it.
Action Orson, please.
Just do anything?
No, sorry, cut. Yeah, rolling.
He doesn't
102,
do
take 2.
anything.
Ah, the French champagne has always been celebrated for its excellence. There is a California champagne by Paul Masson, inspired by that same French excellence. It's fermented in the bottle, and like the best French champagne.
What
it's
exactly is wrong with him?
vintage dated.
So drunk.
So Paul Masson.
Okay.
Drunk.
102, take 3.
How did that happen?
Action please.
Ah, the French champagne has always been celebrated for its excellence. There is a California champagne by Paul Masson, inspired by that same French excellence. It's fermented in the bottle, and like the best French champagne, it's vintage dated. So Paul Masson.
The dude that's doing the pouring is like so. Like, are we gonna?
That first cut, the first
not
one,
using that one,
where the
are we?
guy's just standing there waiting for him to say his line, and he thinks for a second. Wait, do I have a line? He doesn't do anything.
I the reason I had to ask is because I was like, I don't actually know what Orson Welles sounds like. So maybe that's just him.
No, he's
No,
drunk.
that's funny.
He's so very drunk, and
Ah, the French champagne has always been celebrated for its excellence.
Can we add that? You have it?
that is.
Ah, the French champagne. Ah, the champagne. French.
Oh, I hate it. That's great. Thank you.
God damn it, that's so funny to me. That moi.
It's a lot like
the French.
our good boy Jaden. It's a lot like that.
But he was like down here, and he wakes up right just doing it. He's already there, like a professional.
Ah, the French.
Yeah, he's in it.
Comedy.
So I saw a meme the other day that was talking about how, well, I don't want to just say the meme, but essentially what it was saying
But
was,
here we go.
Peppers became spicy to avoid people, like creatures eating it.
I saw
But
that one too.
then humans liked spice and ate it, and then I think wasn't it one of the God ones where he's doing the eye? I think that's what it was. Anyway, the point is, the evolution of that vegetable is, I believe correctly, to defend itself. It's to be unpleasant.
Yeah.
why the fuck are there so many good tasting foods? Why does
You don't
anything
even, you
taste
don't even
good?
like spicy.
I don't like spicy.
Oh, you're saying why
But
does not every
why isn't
natural
everything
food
spicy?
have a-
Why does it? You know what I mean? If it's evolved to avoid being eaten, why the fuck would anything be so goddamn sweet? You know
Some
what I
things
mean?
are better than others.
You're eating a strawberry, it's just asking for it. Why the fuck aren't they all defending themselves, is what I'm saying. An onion is an onion's doing its best. It's making you cry the whole time you're killing it. And you don't care. You push through because, man, charring those onions on the grill, forget about it.
So what animals aren't there like animals that just taste bad?
Is that true? There's animals that can kill you if you, like the pufferfish that has the little poison sac. That's pretty cool.
That's neat.
At that point, you're just doing, you're dropping the grenade. Kill from the grave.
Oh.
Because what do you, you're not coming back from that.
I guess. I mean, it's a good last meal because you'll know how it tastes. What if it's not good? But if you're like, yeah, this is the one that I want.
I think it's considered that pufferfish that does that is a delicacy.
Yeah, but only certain chefs. You have to get like,
Only because
certified.
of how dangerous it is. I swear. It can't
Yeah.
be. It's not like it's like the tastiest
No, of
thing.
course.
There's no way.
Exactly.
They're just like,
What would the odds be?
tastes like chicken.
It tastes like
Could have gone to KFC.
bad chicken.
Imagine
It
that
tastes like
chicken that you dunked in salt water.
real quick.
Real quick.
It's just got
Not
the
in
essence.
just the sea foam, really. Seafood. Wow, it's a majestic. The idea that all sea creatures are just big bugs is really unsettling because, well, A, we eat them, but also just like if you've ever been in like the ocean, if you've ever been like diving or anything, they're just everywhere. There's just so many forms of life. And to think of them in terms of bugs, like imagine that you were just outside and it was just like, oh, there's that 3-foot cockroaches again. They're all just like passing by and you're just like, ugh. Some of them can eat you.
I mean, you've seen those videos of like the big
big bugs in
the
the
crabs or the lobsters or whatever that are just too fucking big.
They're bigger than us, that's for sure.
I don't know about bigger than us, but
There's some that are big.
I don't know. That would be like a monster crab.
Prehistoric. Yeah, prehistoric. Everything was giant.
Yeah, and they just sort of got smaller. Like I still have that fear in me.
Can you imagine a bigger evolutionary downgrade than to get smaller each generation? What the fuck?
Well, you're quicker
They're all
too.
eating each other based on size, and then they were just like, well, let's get a little convertible.
You're just critiquing evolution now.
I am. I'm upset.
Why aren't you spicy and big?
Come on, God, get it together.
Every animal should be spicy and big.
Your revisions make no sense.
Spicy and Big was my favorite show on MTV.
Spicy and big. That's good. That's good. I would have said E would have been pretty good.
Okay. I mean Robin Big.
Spicy and yeah. Oh, Robin Big. That's right. That's exactly what I was thinking of. Damn it.
So I was on my pen the other day, and I found an article.
I'm sorry. What were
I was
you
on
on?
my phone.
Oh.
I think I should just read you the title of the article, and I'm going to read you a little bit. It says here, referee. Okay, all right, that makes sense. I'm in. We're on Deadspin. Referee shot in the head by a cannon
What?
during college football game.
Oh my God. So they had like a ceremonial cannon, and then the referee just walked past.
Shot in the head by a cannon.
They didn't say killed by.
No, he's not dead because you don't load a cannon. Apparently,
It's just the like
you put you load
the gunpowder. What the fuck comes out?
1 second, let me get the This one was loaded with black powder and quote a substance that he had made into a wad unquote.
Oh, he was doing it. He was setting it.
Mm-mm.
Who's he?
The cannon man.
The Cannon Man.
I'm looking for him on here and I can't find Cannon Man. There's Spider-Man. We got Batman.
I think Ben Stiller played him.
Toe
in
Mater
the
made it
movie.
on here. Mater's first name is Toe.
Yeah. Look at Tomato. Tomato. And he's also a tow truck.
We have to stop the podcast.
I have a letter to write. I'm so fucking impressed with Pixar. I need to let them know.
Okay, so some of these have signatures and some don't. Smurfette just signed her name, okay. Wolverine said stay sharp. All right. And then
Not known for his wit.
And then Peter Quill wrote I'm Star-Lord?
Yeah, that's my favorite one.
Why is that?
I guess because his name on there was Peter, and so he was
Okay,
like, I
I
want to be
mean,
called Star-Lord,
Wolverine's
so
isn't
I
Logan.
am Star-Lord.
Yeah, so I guess. And then but that's like if hey, I hate this.
Okay.
I wish I got a glass cup.
You can't touch the glass cup. I'm not allowed to touch the glass cup.
Yes, every time I do.
Hey, Chad, are you allowed to touch the glass cups?
Can we get one more time?
One more
Can
time.
we Get that a little bit louder for the microphone.
She changed her answer. That's very interesting.
Thanks for
That's
tuning
very interesting. No, you're not allowed to defend yourself. That's
special
all. I
guest.
get the answer. That's it.
That's 2 left. You got 2 left. Make them better next time. You have 3 questions she has to answer, and that's the one that you went with. One of those that you probably know.
I was
the
about
answer
to ask her what time it is.
That wasn't one of them. It doesn't count. Don't answer. If we do, we're not going to accept it.
I'm asking you instead.
It is 4,
I don't care.
3. It's 3.
Can I read this note that I wrote?
Please.
I'm going to read this just verbatim. I'm not going to give you any context. This is just a note that I have in my note app. Ready? No. Can you take him an audio note? Can you do an audio memo?
Let me read it.
Voicemail.
No, can you take him an audio? No. Can you do an audio memo? Voice memo.
I was so mad. I remember I was in the car and I was trying to not look at my phone and I was trying to get it to just write this message for me. I was like, no, can you just
I can hear you getting louder.
I was
every
trying
time
so
you
hard to
repeat
think
it.
of what would she understand,
God,
because
that's
she's
so
a
funny.
fucking idiot.
That's
She
a
doesn't
text.
she can't like do any of the requests that I think she's supposed to be able to. I'm never able to get her to do anything.
That's my grandma. That's what that.
Grandma, no. No, hand me that. No, the other one. No.
Oh, I have a fun article I want to read.
And why were you looking at it?
It just came up because apparently it thinks I like Chance the Rapper, so it just gives me an article that it thinks is related.
You
It's something
don't?
I
I
would
thought
like
you
to do.
did like Chance.
Yeah, but I don't like his new stuff. But so most of the time it gets it right. But sometimes it gets it just so very wrong. Like I have articles every day about how some big space thing is about to kill us. How we're going to be swallowed by a black hole
Yeah.
next month, or a big meteor is about to hit, or it just missed yesterday and NASA didn't know about it. And then there are like people like actually talking about the article, and it's like, yeah, that's just not. That didn't fucking.
No. So you're subscribed to a lot of what,
No,
like
I'm not
flat
subscribed.
flat
It's
earthers
just-
or something?
No, it's just got. It thinks I like I read space articles, and then it relates that to all the rest of them. So here's one. Here's literally one by USA. Oh wait, that's not bad. Oh, that's pretty cool. See, that's one I would click on. See, Julian.
Can we talk about the fucking news that I sent you when you were walking up? Did you look at it? Did you see who the fuck is back in the MCU?
No.
Spider-Boy has been saved.
Is he really?
He really is. So Kevin Feige is gonna do Spider-Man 3. He's gonna help, and it says that Spider-Man will appear in a MCU film.
So that's their deal that they came with.
Yeah. So it sounds like he's gonna be significantly reduced, but at least he's not just.
It's not going to be a Spider-Man Venom movie. It's not going to be a movie with just Spider-Man and Venom, and Tom Hardy's Venom.
I don't know what they're allowed to do with him on their end. I don't know if there's more
Who's
involved.
they? Is it
Sony.
Marvel? Oh, Sony can do whatever they want.
Right. So I don't know what they would want to do with him.
It's whatever they let Marvel do, right?
Within their universe, within
Yeah.
Venom and stuff.
Oh, yeah, sure. Mm-hmm.
Because what that would mean is that if he exists in both, he exists in both, right? And so now you're literally linking Sony's universe to the MCU. Can you do that? You know what I mean? Like, I feel like that would get pretty messy.
So what, are they just going to recast Venom and also make another Venom movie with Tom Hardy?
I would think that they would start doing that is once they've finally just been like, we don't need Marvel at all. We don't want Marvel at all. Then they would just launch over to doing. And I don't think they'll do it with Tom Holland. I think they'll do it with Miles. I have a feeling they're going to start doing live-action Miles movies.
Yeah.
Because he did so
That's
well.
what they're setting up to do, probably.
Yeah. And I'm totally down.
Yeah.
I hope they do it right. Because imagine Miles with Venom. That'd be pretty cool.
Oh, but then I hope they don't do... I hope they skip it like they did with... No, they're probably going to want to do it like an origin story with Miles. Which...
Yeah.
You've got Spider-Verse.
Well, yeah, maybe... What if...
And do you really need more than Spider-Verse?
What if you could just be that same Miles? Somehow brought to the live-action universe.
I mean, I guess they could probably figure that out and make it good.
It's part of the multiverse or something. I don't know. That'd be cool. That's all
That
I'm
makes
saying.
me very happy. I'm very, very happy. We'll be right back. Dude, I said we'll be right back and that camera stopped recording.
Fate. Welcome back to. Okay, what were we talking about?
And we're back.
Go ahead.
I saw it coming. It was just a little too quick for me. We're talking about the season. Tis.
You want to talk about Halloween?
Sure.
Okay, so as someone working in a retail store, I got to see a lot of decorations. I got to put them up. They have simultaneously gotten really cool and really ugly because one of the main centerpiece right now is a skeleton DJ who like moves and he just says puns. He says like, if I had a central nervous system, this beat would make my skin crawl.
I hope.
And then it goes like this terrible beat starts.
Is it
going.
actually a beat or is it a guy doing the?
No, it's a
Okay,
beat.
alright, that's funnier.
It just sounds like the music from one of those coin machines at the arcade where you're just trying to get all the avalanche of coins.
I'm imagining this skeleton also stuttering, like he can't even come up with the puns anymore.
I got shit. I had something just a second ago.
They're really good thing I'm not a comedian because I don't have a funny bone.
It was bone based. I remember that.
Bone meal. Fuck.
This one will rock. This
Well, you'll rock your socks. What? There's not even bones.
rock your bones off.
Why did I say that?
Good night, and then it just turns itself off. 30
Never to
minutes into
be
its
turned
set.
back on again. It never turns back on.
Yeah, you can't return it either.
Um,
Anyway, so there's that, and then there's like these cool, like little cute gothic, like figurines of like man-eating plants and like little. They're hard to describe, but they're like
I can't tell if you like them.
Mario quality graphics, but like a 3D
Okay.
thing. They're just kind of cute and cool. I like them. I don't know. Just give
You're
them
going
a
to have a full shelf of them
little
next week.
shout out. Thanks. They're kind of expensive.
Yeah.
I kind of want to decorate this year, though. We Halloween last year we didn't really do anything.
Yeah, do you usually do stuff? And was last year an anomaly?
Jenna likes to decorate. My family never was that big into Halloween decorations. More Christmas.
I've never really decorated, but I just like Halloween.
Yeah.
I like the season.
Chad, tell me about Mom's Arches. What does that mean?
Let's go to a clip.
Can you tell me about Mom's Arches? I'd
Wait.
prefer it if they can barely hear you.
Mom would use PVC pipes and make arches over the door and then put lights around them, looped around. And that was Christmas.
I'm going to do a little graphic. I'm going to animate that. I'm not.
You're not. Oh, poor Ty. Poor Ty has a lot of editing to do for this show. We'd like to thank this week's sponsor. Oh, I think she has to sign a waiver now to be.
Why did I turn it around when I didn't even realize it was on a... I can pan around. When
What?
she was talking,
Oh.
I didn't pan around.
I was like, you just did. What do you mean?
How does this work?
Imagine if I did it, though.
I won't forget for the last one. The face that she gave me. Do you ever get sad at Halloween or Christmas time?
Yeah, personally, I get really sad around Halloween. It's kind of a bad time for my family.
For sure.
But why does it make you sad?
I don't know. I just feel like the end of the year, it's the same sort. It's not like all bad. It's just a little bit. Like you know how I can tell.
Somber.
You know how I can tell when it's like not like bad, but like when you know how when you're a kid and you're going to Disneyland the next day,
Okay.
and you you're so excited to go to Disneyland that you just can't fall asleep.
Sure.
Sometimes I get that, but for falling asleep the next day. Sometimes I'm like,
What the fuck? What?
does that not make sense?
No.
I'm so excited to go to bed tonight, so I can go for tomorrow, so I can go to bed.
Because you're just trying to get enough sleep in your life?
No, I just don't.
You just like sleeping?
No.
No. I still don't get what you're saying.
I really want the next day to be over.
Oh, that's all you're saying. That's sad. What did that have to do with Halloween?
It's like that's how it feels, but extrapolate that to a whole
season?
Yeah.
So you don't like October?
No, I do. I think Halloween's one of my favorite.
I'm so fucking lost.
Hi, welcome back.
I thought you were saying you didn't.
No.
You want to just get to the next day.
That's
Oh,
how-
you want to get to this part of the year. Oh, how am I not getting it? There's not that many options.
I don't
here.
know. I really don't know.
Do you not get it? Okay, she doesn't get it either. So I don't.
Oh, you bastard.
Well, now you have to figure it out. What the fuck is he talking about? Give her the description, and she has to figure out what it means.
But, okay, think about the last time that and you tell me the last time that you did. Let's go to a clip.
So I think what he's saying is that he wants to die, right?
And we're back.
But what does that have to do with Halloween?
That's just how I feel around Halloween time and
Oh,
Christmas
Christ.
time and the end of the
Okay.
year.
Why? That's awful. That's sad. Shut up. Okay, so-
Next.
That isn't interesting. I mean, you don't have a particular reason for that. It's just
Yeah,
how it feels. Okay. Well, I will say that I do think Halloween is a terrible holiday because it's a holiday about death. But it's not like Dia de los Muertos where it's like a celebration of life, really. It's like, hey, you like murder? Do you like when teenagers get killed in the woods?
Hey, what date? What time of the month is it? October. Let's kill a cat.
You like dead zombie kids? Because I dressed my kid up like a zombie this year. She didn't consent, but I dressed her up because I thought that'd be real cute. I like The Walking Dead. Me and Wendy like to watch it on Wednesdays. Just snuggle by the fire. Things have been tough down at FedEx. I just like to unwind with a little Walking Dead. So I dressed my daughter up like a fucking zombie. Sue me. See, that's the attitude
That's how you feel?
around Halloween. And I think it's
I
really
just like-
weird.
I don't know if I get that exactly. I just like.
Do you not think like most of life is us going, oh, you know what? I'm pretty good on most things. I don't like spiders and I don't scorpions kind of scare me, but
You know, all that
death
shit?
is the one that gets me and keeps me up at night. And yet during Halloween we go, you know what's cool? Dead people.
They also have a
My own mortality spread across the lawn. Isn't that bizarre to you?
They also there's a bit stark increase of spiders and scorpions, as well.
It's spider season, baby.
It's spider
Why would you
season.
let those
That's
coincide?
what Tobey Maguire said when he was trying to get the webs to work.
It's spider season, baby.
Go web, go! It's spider season, baby.
What is up and away web? That's what the one that Tim loves to say.
That one's funny.
I love Toby. God damn it. I don't want to just talk about fucking Spider-Man again, but real quick.
He's
I
not
love
the
Tobey
best
Maguire.
Spider-Man. I don't think he was.
I think Tom is the
choice for
best.
Spider-Man.
I think Tom Holland is the best Spider-Man, but I do think that Tobey Maguire was a fantastic Spider-Man. It's a fantastic Peter Parker. And this is what exactly what I was worried about when you had access to the soundboard. I'm going to lose every single discussion because you have all the sound.
We could get you one. We could get you one too. No, we can't. I'm having fun.
Ain't nothing like a good Mountain Dew.
All right, we're back in it.
Yes, Lord.
Yes, Lord. Very good. Very good comedy. Very good.
Classic comedy.
There ain't nothing like a good Mountain Dew.
Name one thing
Okay,
that's like a good Mountain Dew.
What is Mountain Dew? Can you tell me what
What
that
does it
is?
taste like?
What is that flavor?
It tastes like.
It's like
Hold on.
static lemon, right?
It's like still dreams.
That's a boba tea for me. I don't know.
Still dreams.
Oh, there's something chunky in here. That's interesting. We're bouncing around. It's kind of milky and creamy.
I didn't like the emphasis on the milky and creamy.
You're lulling into this. It's got more sugar than you'd think. Condensed milk.
Ooh.
That's the vibe that I get
Mm-hmm.
from a boba tea. I was going to ask you earlier. I actually had I was reading an article earlier, and I thought you'd have some insight into this personally.
Love to help.
What the fuck is a cranberry? And why does it exist?
That wasn't an article you were reading.
It wasn't an article I was reading. I saw that commercial where the guys are standing in the cranberry lake,
Mhm. And you were
and I was
wondering
like, what the
hell-
fuck is a cranberry? Why does it grow like that?
Who
What
found
is
them?
that?
Who was-
who was like, gross, like there's something in the water.
Something in the water.
And they decided to harvest them and eat them. Oh, you can't even see the pumpkins this whole time. Pamplemousse. That's more like it. I'll have to put it there next time.
Halloween.
The official national anthem of Halloween. did nothing.
Huh?
That did nothing. You, oh. You good? Okay.
Cletus here.
Wrench and Joe, here we go.
On the mic there, Joe.
Sorry, go ahead.
Ian couldn't be with us here today. He
Fucking hand.
he had to put his old steed down.
That's what happens when you play fast and loose with a horse's life.
You know, land fast and loose. Name of the game. One who played in none other.
You know what?
way.
It actually reminds me a lot of how his wife died. I'm not saying they're related. I'm just saying they're weirdly similar.
Oh, we don't
Forgot to leave her any food. Went out of town.
he goes for business trips, you know. And
This wouldn't happen if the wagon hadn't been invented. I've been saying that.
damn it.
Because now there's two other horses you've never met before dragging your ass across town.
And you know you gotta meet a
And you gotta
horse.
leave your horse back home.
You got a home horse and you got two new horses here.
They're not even your horses. They're just horses that are there to get you somewhere. You'll never see them again. That meant nothing to them.
We preach here on We Them Boys. Weekly, bi-monthly, bi-weekly podcast.
Talk about ranching.
Talk about skeet shooting.
Talking about wearing leather.
Dog shooting skeets.
Talking about
Skeet shooting.
the weather. Talking about what we've been doing on the weekends.
Oh, listen, hear that? Off in the distance there. That's a blue-finned.
It's a bluefin tailhawk. Badger.
I feel like your character changed accents halfway through there.
Probably. I don't know. I had a loose grasp on that.
Loose grasp. Welcome back to loose grasp. Wow, that's rough. That's a
That's
tough
rough.
one. That's harder to say than I thought it was going to be.
Fruits loops.
Can slipper, what did I write down? What the fuck was that? Can slippery slopes spell sloppy slippers? Ponder that for a second. That's my question
Can
to
slippery
you.
slopes
Spell sloppy slippers. Answer me this. Riddle me this. Riddle me this. Can slippery?
What time of day is it?
Let me check. Hold on, I don't have it open.
What hemisphere?
I don't have it open. I don't know. I have to check.
I'm gonna point to the map and then you say when. Right in the middle of a bit, Ty. You piece of shit.
That's
Let's
what we
round
do
out
here.
this soundboard, huh? Let's pick a couple
Okay.
more sounds.
Let's what are some good ones that we like? I have like basically an infinite number of soundboards.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
do
and
you want
now
to do more? I feel like we should do obscure sounds, right? I don't think we should just take our favorite quotes necessarily, but there are a lot of quotes we like.
I mean, what's stuff that we? Oh no, they're all gone. That's a fun quirk of this app.
What?
They're all gone. Oh, they're back.
Okay. Through me.
In the forest. He's in the forest. Hold on. I just need to do this bit for a second.
God, it's so good.
The hunter has found its prey.
So good.
He takes another bite. His thirst, his hunger, insatiable.
So good and tasty. So good.
This is the most powerful animal in the jungle. Nothing can stop him. Nothing ever will. So I have what is it called? There's this little girl who's
That's one way to start. You should have known the end of that sentence before you just started it.
Oh, it's a little girl that's like trying to get her mom to pour tea in her little teacup.
Okay.
And the mom's like pretending to dump it on her, and she goes, "No, no," and then she squats down on the ground and goes, "No," and gives this epic scream, and it's so funny. She's so dramatic.
The girl who's doing the little volcano science experiment. Have you seen it with the vinegar? And she pours the vinegar into the volcano. It's just.
I know how that goes, but
Yeah,
like what happens?
Oh, this is the Soundboard channel. By the way, subscribe to my brother, Notice Formate, his channel. Check out.
Wait, this isn't the right one. It's not
Even if it's not the
fucking
right one,
it.
I know
It's
what
not
it is. I know what it is.
Oh, wait.
It burns.
My eyes. It burns. It's so sad.
No, it burns is too good.
sad.
There's nobody there. There's nobody there. She's not yelling it to anybody for help.
Yeah. Who discovered that video? Probably later was just like, shit. Because what is it? Vinegar?
Yeah.
Oh, vinegar in the eyes.
She's like
I
on
wonder
like
if
a
that-
little stool and just peering over the tabletop, tried to pour it into the volcano, and she can't get it, and then just falls just back.
It's like that bit in Austin
burns.
Powers. It's like when fucking Will Ferrell falls off the cliff and he just keeps yelling.
Ugh.
Oh, that's funny.
Damn it.
That's so sad. I don't know that I'd want to use that for this, though.
Okay. What other sound would be good? Name a sound. You name it. Name it. You name it.
Can we just get a sound of Joe Rogan telling Jamie to pull something up?
That's funny. That's pretty good. I'll write it down.
You should just throw it in after every time you see. Like, can we cut to a clip? And then just Joe Rogan
what
backs you up.
what can I say when we cut to a clip? What's a good one for that?
It should just be like one of those randomly, right? One of the
Yeah,
many
really?
sounds.
Can we cut to a clip real quick? That's good.
Yeah,
God damn
that's
it,
what
that
it
video
is.
is just my favorite.
I've got some saved up in here, but I mean, we have to be able to find them.
Its excellence. Ah, the French.
Yeah, no, let him flow. Oh my God. Yo, you guys have been in my.
It's the video of Vin Diesel realizing that he was live streaming from his pocket for like an hour.
My pocket.
Oh my God. You guys have been in my pocket.
And he just ends it. Doesn't Vin Diesel sing?
Ugh.
Did you not know that?
I hope he doesn't. Oh, I have it.
What?
Oh, I cannot live without this. This is one of my favorite audio bits of all time.
Hey, does anybody want coffee? Who wants coffee? I just made
This is the one that gets distorted.
Does anybody want coffee?
That's the real one.
No.
Hey, does anybody want coffee? Who wants coffee? I just made a fresh pot of coffee. Does anybody want coffee? Who wants coffee?
So many people are yelling at him. Is this the same video? Is it repeating it, or is it just still going? Oh,
I love that video.
Oh my God, that's funny. Yeah, I can do that. This is.
You don't have to do the whole thing.
Would you rather hear Vin Diesel sing "Stay" by Rihanna or "Drunk in Love" by Beyonce?
Did you say neither? Was that one of them? Drunk in Love.
Oh, you said "Habits" by Tuvlo?
Is it one of those cuts where they just make him say it?
No, it isn't.
Oh. I was really hoping it was the other.
Which one do you want of those three? "Stay," "Drunk in Love."
Habits is pretty funny.
It's the most recent as well. What if he's good and we're just assholes? Well,
He's an asshole. I don't care.
Is he really?
You've never seen that video of him hitting on that reporter?
Oh, I know exactly what
I
you're
hate
talking
that video.
about. God, it makes me. What was that?
He's got such a deep.
Did he say? What's the words there? What words is he supposed to be saying?
He's saying the words. He's just slurring them. Getting it on.
I didn't know that's what he was saying. What
What a mess.
a mess.
He sounds drunk in that video. Is he?
Does. I don't know. I can't tell. It's this weirdly bad quality of almost somebody. What's happening? He's
Who's singing
standing
with him?
It's just him. He's standing in front of a. No. This isn't what's happening. The background. He's standing in front of a projector. Projecting videos of him and the late Paul Walker.
So he's trying to say that he's got to be intoxicated to get over the death of Paul Walker. That's a little inappropriate, honestly. I don't.
Where is this?
Unless that's truly coming
What's
from the
happening?
heart.
This has 800 video posted to Facebook of himself as a tribute to Paul Walker. We don't quite understand how it relates to his friend and deceased actor, but we are sure glad he posted the video. That's
I think it's
the
pretty clear
description.
how it relates to him. And it's
We
kinda
don't.
sad.
Liz, I love that.
Here, I got another one for you.
People are defending him.
So there's actually this new challenge where if you close the lights and make 3 wishes, something crazy will happen. So I thought we'd give it a shot. Good grades, lots of money, and my parents to look me in the eyes. Okay, so there's actually a cucumber in my ass.
Karen, if you watch, that's the funniest
so
fucking video I've
fucking
ever
funny.
seen.
It's so
That's
good.
the first time I watched that.
The timing
I
is just it's unbeatable.
The okay. How she says okay is so good. God damn it.
I think I just want the cucumber in my
Yeah.
ass. I would like that on the fly.
And I'm gonna cut that clip out and put it on. I just want the kind of yeah. You sound like you're gonna drive through.
Oh, how about this one?
Don't care, don't care, don't care, still don't care. I don't care, I don't care. What'd you say? I just want to know what you said. What did you say? I don't care.
Just some Earl.
The video is titled "Just Rain."
Oh, I want this.
Well, hey, I didn't know the Knights had hot cat girls, too. Yes.
Actually, I'm a boy.
Yes!
I just want the
yes.
yes.
Okay, all right.
That's so funny.
Okay. All right. All right. We're making headway. We're making prog. I want to talk more about this Vin Diesel video. I want to go.
Him singing?
Yeah, I want to go into the comments and see what other people have to say.
There's no one that likes it, right?
The first comment, the most upvoted comment, is 4 years ago, and what do you think of that? It's 4 years
knocked
ago,
you back.
and it says a quote. It says air quote. We don't quite understand how it relates to his friend and deceased actor, and then it says, "Why are you people so picky? Can't you understand that Habits is about forgetting someone who is gone, and he forgets about Paul by drinking and quote staying high? I can't see why it is so simple, but still no one understands."
He's so right. We're
You're
all
right.
a bunch of dumb
You
bitches.
are right, Fraudy.
So what my favorite part of that is that he put staying high in quotes because Vin doesn't do drugs. Let's not get my hero Vin Diesel. I don't think so.
Vin's a
he's
straight
edge, except he does get drunk.
Sure, and
but he's straight as a fucking arrow.
I think he does. It doesn't count if you shoot it, right?
If it's given to you by an agent, I don't think that's your fault.
That's basically just not even doing it at all.
He's not like Britney Spears, okay? He's a good person.
Oh, what? Listen to this insane commenter. OMG, this version of Habits really hits me in the gut. I know his pain. To y'all commenting on his singing voice, some songs aren't just about voice.
What?
Bob Dylan is a terrible singer.
You know what? She's not the only person that feels that way.
I know, but
that doesn't justify.
I know,
anything.
but when you talk about Bob Dylan and he's maybe
versus
doesn't have
Vin
the best
Diesel?
voice, and then the songs that he's written and the stories that he's telling, and here's
I
Vin
know.
Diesel singing "Stay High" by Tuvlo,
and killing it.
Might I add?
At least one of them had emotion when they brought it to the
Patrick.
to the song.
How sad you can hear the pain. Oh, I can hear the pain. I mean, I'm sure, of course, he's sad, but it doesn't feel like something that you would do if you were actually torn up about a friend's death. You wouldn't.
Is it a service?
I don't know. It's not. He's wearing a fucking. He's dressed like he just stopped filming. They just got out of filming, and he's wearing the fucking tank top Vin Diesel brand
I think
shirt.
what's happening is he's having a public meltdown.
4 years ago, and nobody
When
heard
did
about
Paul
it?
Walker die?
More than 4 years ago.
But was that around the time?
I would have had.
If it was way later, then that's super sus.
Yeah.
But if it was right away, then maybe it's just him being actually kind of sad and then being like, "Well, this is a good idea."
I guess people show it in different ways, and I'm not trying to bag on him, but people seem to be really, but a little bit. It seems a little fake. It's a little fake.
Yeah.
To me,
I mean,
that's how I
the
feel.
man gets paid to be someone he's not, so can't
Why would
trust
he
him.
start now?
These actors ain't loyal.
These ain't loyal.
Thank you for censoring that. Appreciate that.
These. Okay. These. Okay. I really wish I had the pad because not every time does the click. It's just not every time.
We're getting a little delay on there.
These ain't loyal.
That was poorly timed, my friend.
Ain't loyal.
Okay. I think we got it. We can move on to the next one.
You sure?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm sure.
Okay.
What a power move. I think I said this before, but if an actor did a take and then was like, that was it,
That's the one. And the director didn't even call cut.
Gets up and leaves. And they're like, no, let's do one for safety.
Whoa.
And he's just like,
no, I want to see that scene play out. And like he's like, all
That's
right,
the
that was
one.
perfect. And the director's like, cut.
and action. What? What did he say? Where's he going?
That's not his line. No, it was stage left. Stage left.
He's not speaking in this scene. What did he do? What?
Stage left.
He's not mic'd up. Why is he?
Who's he talking to?
That's a good bet. I don't know if you want to talk about the project that you're interested in starting with Tim.
I mean, we're in the beginnings of it. I guess we could. We've started.
Because I had an idea for an episode.
Okay,
I wasn't
yeah,
sure if I should talk
did
about
want to hear
that
about
or
that.
share that with you for that.
I'd love to.
specifically.
Let's do that. Let's do that right now. Let's tell me about your idea because it's like workshopping a.
Okay, so I just had a concept for an episode where they're getting closer to actually filming, and they have a script, they have the actors, they have most of everything set, and they're like doing rehearsal, and then one of you walks up and is like, "We are officially over budget. We can't afford anything." And then the other person's like, "Fuck, okay. What do we not have? We have everything with the lights, with the actors. We got what else?"
I think it should.
We don't have audio. And she's like, "What do you mean we don't have audio?" And there's mics right there, and it's like shows like the shitty mics that every student film uses,
And just pans down the cord to nothing.
yeah, and they're just like, "Fuck." So they decide to film. They decide to do it with no, because the whole reason I want to do this is because sound is the nightmare of student filmmaking. It's always bad, and it to me it's the single most determining factor of what looks professional and what
whether
looks
I'm
shitty.
going to continue watching whatever this is.
If I click on a student film and it's got bad audio,
and
I'm
the
out.
first thing I hear is,
and they always do. It's so you need like such good equipment to be able to pull off good audio.
Jonathan.
So
you in your room, honey?
So the average student film sounds like complete shit. So anyways, I thought that'd be kind of a fun thing to riff on. So they're like, well, fuck it, we'll just film it silent, and then later on we'll dub in the audio.
Okay.
So they start filming, and they're like, it's like awkward that the actors are like, essentially, because they don't realize that they can just do the audio, cut it out, and do better audio. So they have them mouth the words. So everyone's on set going, and then you're both just like watching and being like, and like mouthing along with them. Cut. Why does this not feel right? and then you're both just like stumped. You're just like, I don't get it.
That's a good bit.
And then finally you go, it's the mouth. So then you do a version where they don't. They just go. And they just act with their faces.
Okay.
And then like it shows at the end like the final cut of that, and it's just them dubbing, but their mouths don't move. So it's just. But I think you could. The fun part about that episode, it would be making that movie within it, and choosing some funny dubs to do on top.
That's good.
Yeah, so that was my.
I like that a
That
lot.
was my pitch for that.
I like. I think it should start. Like we're like going through stuff and like getting stuff, and then it's like somebody knew, like one of us knew that we're over budget, and it's just sort of an afterthought. Like it's like, and he's like, "Oh yeah, and I'm gonna go pick it. Oh yeah, no, we don't have any money." What? What do you mean? When did? Oh, it was like 3 days ago, dude.
Yeah. Well, I feel like you could do an entire episode about before that about the budget.
Yeah, that
I feel like a whole
that could be
budget
really
episode
fun.
where you're just like suddenly being like super stingy, and people being like, "Aren't you supposed to have like water for the crew?" And they'll be like, "Right there," and there's like a hose.
It's
And
running.
they'll be like, "Yeah, it's just dripping." And you'd be like, "You can't turn it up any higher than that. We can't afford any higher than that."
But my water bill is nuts.
And like
do you
one
understand?
Dixie cup sitting next to a hose.
capturing all the water.
People have to share it. You do a shot.
Hey, there's alcohol wipes.
And
If
then
we
like-
could use the same, I mean, it doesn't last immediately, so you can use the same alcohol wipe a couple times.
I'd want the guy that asked about it to walk off and be like towards the other guy drinking and be like, Derek, you're supposed to waterfall it. Fuck.
God damn it, Derek. Ugh.
I hear them laughing in the woods again. When I close my eyes, they're mocking me. They're mocking us. A southern boy and a southern man in one southern body. Confused. Cold. Wet. Boots. Oars.
Ang Lee's Brokeback Mountain 2.
Revolver.
Without a
Cowfolk.
paddle.
Bourbon.
What are you just listing?
Maps. Chores.
Can't forget about those. Oh, good healthy dosing of not too much.
I can't quit you!